What's going on, guys? My name is BasedOnImpulse and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be reacting to the new Vidoc that just came out over on Bungie's YouTube. If you haven't seen it yet, I will post a link down in the description below. I'm up very early for this, so I'm sorry if my voice sounds weird. I literally just woke up. I've got a massive thing of G-Subs right here with me. I'm ready to watch it. I do want to go ahead and let you guys know, though, that I did just see on Twitter that DMG has tweeted that there's going to be some third-party music that's in the video, so if things get cut out or if I have to talk over parts of it, I'm sorry for that, but I'm just trying to kind of protect the channel. I know you guys probably understand that. So if you do want to watch the full thing without any interruptions and get the full experience and all the information, the link will be in the description below. I do encourage you guys to check that out. I don't know exactly what I am going to have to cut out and what I'm not going to have to cut out, but I just want to do my due diligence and be careful. You know, the channel's been doing great. I don't want to risk anything. So just PSA about that, but let's go ahead. We're going to start the reaction here in just a second, but before we do, remember Beyond Light giveaway is currently going on. If you would like to enter, make sure to hit that link down in the description below. We'll draw the winner as soon as we hit 2,000 subscribers here on the channel, which we are getting very close to. I would not be surprised if we're able to somehow hit that by the end of the week. I've got a lot of good content coming out this week that I'm really excited for you guys to check out. We've also got another video going up later today about exotic armor pieces that any and all players are going to want to have, so make sure you check that out. That's coming out at 4 p.m. Eastern time. This video should be coming out around noon, so make sure that you keep your eyes out for that video when it does come out. And remember to subscribe if you're new, leave a like on the video if you enjoy. I think this is going to be pretty crazy, so let's go ahead and hop into it. Also, I forgot to turn my light on, so the camera's going to be different in the reaction, just so you know, because it's early. I'm tired. Sorry. Here we go. Let me make sure that my Chrome is in fact capturing video. Okay.
The next trilogy of stories that we're trying to tell with Destiny.
Players are going to go on a journey to discover the true nature of light and dark.
It's the beginning of players learning more about the darkness.
Okay.
In fact, going so far as to wield it.
It's about leaving comfort and safety behind, walking a different road than one that you may have believed you
Ooh,
were
there was
destined
the
for.
Stranger's Rifle, or the No Time to Explain.
What makes
I'm excited about the underground stuff. I'm sorry, hit the mic.
Who's right? Who wasn't? How are those learnings going to change the characters that you have gotten to know over the last 6 years?
Are we gonna get some cool fight cutscenes with the Drifter and Eris and the Stranger? That's gonna be sick if we do. Oh boy.
Beyond Light's really the beginning of a new adventure.
What is that? Is that the Stranger's ship?
Bathed in the light, sort of this altruistic force fighting back evil. And now we're starting to move into that gray area between the light and dark.
If the darkness reaches out, we must reach back.
I will not sanction this.
This was a great scene from this season.
The Vanguard is divided. You have some characters telling you, you know, we should fight these ships, and we have other characters who are saying, no, 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 we should find out what they want. We should get to know them and understand more. But it definitely comes to a head.
This next year in Destiny is really just about how all the different characters and factions are reacting to these disappeared destinations and what that means as the pyramids have arrived in our system.
Were the Cabal working with Zavala and the Drifter, and Osiris there?
Of a character who's been absent for a pretty long time in The Stranger, and boy does she have a lot to say, and she has a lot of time to explain.
When I know more, you'll know more.
She has shown up.
Okay.
To
I figured she'll be the
encourage
Europa
us
vendor.
to take on the darkness, and the only way to
Like
truly
shaking,
stop it
bro.
is to work with it.
And here comes our guardian. Right on time.
It's me. Hi.
Why did the darkness invite us here?
That helmet looked pretty sick.
Europa is literally like a time capsule.
Europa is huge.
Killer destination, freezing cold.
Desolate.
Some of the most beautiful spaces I've ever seen in a video game.
That's high praise.
There was a lot built on Europa during the Golden Age, and a lot of that was built underground. Clovis Bray had some research facilities there. really pushing the limits of technology and innovation there, maybe stepping into some things that we shouldn't have.
Exos.
Under the ice, all kinds of secrets.
Exos
I'm
and the
so
Vex.
excited for what players are going to find.
If the narrative lead is excited, that's the raid drop. That's the raid drop site right there. Did you see that? That's the raid drop in right there. Okay. I'll try not to pause too much, but that was definitely worth noting.
It was actually something we've wanted to do for a long time.
We wanted it to feel harsh.
The weather system is so awesome. Like, you're walking through
There's Lars.
an open space and all of a sudden things start happening.
Coming across like Fallen or Vex for the first time, you can barely make out the glow in their eyes.
The sound of the wind, the ice will change based on what the weather is looking like. You'll actually feel every piece of the environment changing around you to match the storm.
I'm really interested to fight those and see how they work. The mini Insurrection Primes.
Europa itself is a pretty foreboding place. Aramis is there in advance of us, and she set up a forward base. She has lieutenants who have gotten their hands on stasis, gotten their hands on the darkness, and they're learning to wield it.
One by one, we will rise again.
And so I think her motivations are really interesting too.
Today,
Oh, look at that servitor!
breaking free from our chains.
Aramis really challenges a lot of the ways that we think about
Don't look at that servitor.
light and darkness. She's gonna make you think about your relationship with the Traveler.
She's a compelling leader, and she has a vision. And especially after the collapse of their society, people, I think, the Fallen wanted someone to follow.
Is the light gonna be enough? I think we've
Probably
seen
not.
that we need some new tools to fight our enemies with. Maybe it's time to fight fire with fire, or ice with ice.
So Stasis deep dive section now, I assume.
Stasis is, you know, not just a set of new supers, but it's a new damage type. We've got Solar, Void, Arc, and now we've got Stasis.
The idea for Stasis all really came back from the gameplay idea of freezing someone.
That was kind of the theme that everyone
God,
kind
I'm
of
so
rallied
excited for the
behind.
Warlock class,
Dean was
man.
an amazing concept artist, had some images that really kind of put us on the right path.
What really was landing with that was the more crystalline notion.
It looks
So
really
when
good,
we say
man.
cosmic ice, that's kind of where the cosmic comes in.
Once he freezes solid, I'm able to hit him again and just shatter him into pieces.
The pieces break apart and explode in the
Was that score on PvE? That must be a Nightfall Strike.
The pieces break apart and explode in those sharp shards that can damage you. So all of that kind of came together when we landed on that theme.
Was that a hunter with a ground pound? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So now every class is a ground pound. Okay.
Stasis is gonna not only change the way that you can attack or approach combat.
Those throwing knives look
there's also
crazy,
some really
man.
Great ways that you can upgrade it.
Then you start getting into like the more interesting parts, things that we're calling aspects and fragments, which are additional ways to modify your subclass.
Okay.
Aspects are a little bit more potent, and then the fragments are the things that are class agnostic, but depending on what your class is and depending on what your aspects are and how you want to play, you're probably going to be starting to select different ones in there. This is just the beginning
Build
for Stasis. We're
crafting.
going to continue to
I
expand
like.
on it. We're just excited for players to get their hands on
They're
this.
going to continue to expand on it. That's interesting.
When we're creating a new palette like Stasis, we do what we call a source jam. Everyone on the team blocks out about a week where we can say, okay, you're going to go out into the world, microphone, recorder, record anything that reminds you of cosmic ice. That gives us the palette that we can build the eventual sounds out of.
Interesting.
I found personally that the best way to do it was at night. But doing screams, screeches, and blood-curdling yells is a little scary at night. Then I had a really rumbly stomach, and that also was recorded. There was also a breast pump.
Interesting.
You have to make use of what you got.
Sound design is so cool, man.
In Beyond Light, we have new exotic weapons for you.
There's strangers, or No Time to Explain. There's the new sword, the anti-barrier sword. I'm so excited for that.
No Time to Explain is coming back. Instead of just
Huge.
being the gun that refills your magazine when you land precision hits, you actually get a little time portal, and it starts spitting out rounds alongside you.
That's really
You
cool,
actually have
dude.
that on top of the arc soul, so you can be your own little mini firing squad you build for it.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
Another
That's
one we
awesome.
have is the Laments. It uses up your
Yep.
sword's energy to give yourself a new combo that ends up in a big spinning slash. Probably the largest selling point for a lot of people is that it slices right through barrier champions.
That's not going to be great for Nightfalls, though.
That is a chainsaw sword.
Maybe.
Yeah.
That's not going to be great for Nightfalls, though, because you're not really going to be able to close the gap in high-level content like that, but it's still going to be fun.
For Beyond Light, we really wanted to create exotic armor pieces that formed a key part of your build around which all the other parts of your build could revolve. For example, the Titan gets the Icefall Mantle, which is a set of exotic arms that looks like it is crafted from Golden Age tech. When you activate it, you sort of slam your arms down, create a burst of stasis energy, and then you cover yourself in an overshield.
That's cool.
The Warlock exotic is Necrotic Grip. If you are facing a wave of thralls running at you, you can nail them with your melee attack, and it starts to burst and sort of cascade through the whole group.
Oh my god, dude. It's literally Saren from Warframe, and I love it. And I'm going to run it all the time. Oh, that was Omnigul Strike.
There's a lot there for newcomers coming in too. If you've got a friend who hasn't tried it out, it's a really great time to
Oh, we're gonna
jump
get some
in
New Light
on
stuff now.
New Light, that
Pog.
entry experience for free players.
Last year, when New Light launched, we brought back a small portion of the Cosmodrome. This year, we're bringing back a much larger portion of the destination.
Wait, let me go back. Were there two? There's two drop zones. Okay, good. Skywatch and then where the vendor is.
It takes some of the experiences that started
Which will probably be Uldren.
but puts them and stitches them together in a different way and adds new things and tells a different story.
What you're going to meet in this new opening experience is a character with not one, but two names from Fast and the Furious, Shah Han.
Thank the light.
Oh, it's not Uldren. It's just coincidence that he's wearing Ankar gloves.
Is it feels like destiny distilled.
Season of the Hunt picks up where
Season of the
Arrival
Hunt?
left off.
Other forces are taking advantage
Fuck
of the darkness to make their move forward.
Other
including
forces?
Zivu Wrath, a sister of Oryx, and she's taking this opportunity to build up an army. And we're working with Osiris to try to stop her.
Osiris goes out
Zivu
stumbles
Wrath!
across the hive growths that are
Let's go!
driving combatants crazy.
Osiris is in trouble, and of course you're his only hope.
We're always saving Osiris. We're always getting him out of his...
We warned you it was going to be dangerous down here.
Let's go! No fucking way!
We
Are you
finally
kidding
catch up to what we saw at the end of Forsaken, where we saw Uldren being brought back to life by a ghost.
Uldren, who now refers to himself as Crow, he doesn't know what he did. The slate's been wiped clean when he was resurrected as a guardian.
We know what he's done, and we know what he could be capable of doing, so now we're going to spend some time watching him go back and forth, and That's going to question how we look at him, how we look at ourselves, how we look at the light, how we look at darkness.
In Season of the Hunt, we're partnering with the Crow and Osiris to take down the High Celebrant. It's creating these
High
cryptoliths around the
Celebrant?
system, and those cryptoliths are attracting Elixian Cabal and corrupting them. So Xivu Arath is essentially corrupting herself and army, and it's our job to put a stop to it.
I'm really excited to see
Interesting.
Xivu Arath fleshed out more and to find out more about her relationship with Savathun and what that means for year 4 of Destiny.
Savathun has been placing dominoes, and at the end of year 4, she's gonna knock down the dominoes. We're gonna see what she's been really up to. And so this year, she's putting the last pieces in place.
Oh shit. We're gonna get some good story this year,
Destiny
boys.
is just a really incredible world, and there are so many stories for us to tell.
We have a lot to look forward to beyond Light, then the Witch Queen, and then Lightfall, and all the seasonal content between. We feel like we've got a really great way to bring people together, working through COVID and working through some of the other
crow
turmoil in the world
emotes,
right now
I
has
like
been really
that.
challenging.
I have to admit, I've been pleasantly surprised with how well we've been able to get things done.
We're committed to your characters and your community of players. We want to meet you where you are.
I think the thing that excites me the most about Destiny's future is how much it's rooted in where we come from.
Seeing villains revealed and finding out secrets that we've been hinting at for years.
When I look at the team that we're building and continuing to grow and hire, the new leaders that are coming up in Destiny, that gets me super excited.
Me too, Luke. Me too.
Destiny's best days are ahead of us.
I like how they snuck the pyramid music in there at the end. Okay, is that it? Wow. Okay, so that was pretty fucking crazy. Season of the Hunt is the name of the new season. We're gonna work with Uldren and Osiris. Xivu Arath is gonna be the story for this season. And then Savathun's kind of a background player the whole year. Dude, it's... Wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna try not to just sit here and ramble, but if you guys want me to do a full breakdown video on everything that we got in this, let me know in the comments. So, I guess for question of the day, it's just gonna be, what did you see in there that you're most excited about? For me, it's Xivu Arath. 100%, man. I mean, it's not even close. Also, I'm sorry about the background noise. It's the dog. Wow. Yeah, man, that was great. I didn't get as much as I thought we would. I thought we maybe would have gotten a little bit more about Europa, but I guess they really want us to figure it out on our own. We also got... You know, I figured we'd get some more stuff about the season. I figured that would happen. I was expecting them to at least give us the name of the raid. I was kind of surprised that they didn't do that. But overall, man, this next year looks like it's gonna be really good and really crazy. So, if you guys are excited for it, remember to make sure that you are subscribed here on the channel. We're gonna be going crazy with videos and stuff once Beyond Light comes out. We're also going to be going crazy on stream. I'm going to do a 12-hour as soon as the expansion drops, so make sure you follow me on Twitch if you're not already. Twitter and Discord links are also in the description, along with the giveaway link for the Beyond Light Digital Deluxe Edition. So if you're interested in winning that, go ahead and click the link in the description, and we'll draw the winner at 2,000 subscribers. Like I said at the top of the video, we're very close, and if you guys can help us get there... Oh, there she is. If you guys can help us get there, I really appreciate that. We are crazy close, and we've really only been going hard at this for a few months now, and it's just crazy to see the amount of support that we've gotten. And we're still getting, and we're Beyond Light hasn't even started yet, so I don't even know what the channel's going to look like once that happens. So thank you all for the crazy support, and you know, it's not gonna, we don't have any plans of slowing down anytime soon, especially once Beyond Light drops. So make sure you are subscribed and following on the Twitch channel, and yeah, that's really all I got for you guys. If you do want a full breakdown of this Vidoc, let me know in the comment section down below. With all that being said, thank you all for watching. Remember to check out the video that's coming out later today at 4 p.m. Eastern. So I actually just saw this, and I do want to include this right before the video ends. We do have the season map. I've actually already turned my light and everything off because I was just about to go ahead and start editing, but I just saw this and I wanted to include it. So we can see everything we've got here. We've got all the stuff about stasis. We've got the list of new exotic weapons and armor. I would assume there's probably more than that. That doesn't really look like a whole expansion's worth. But Hawkmoon, obviously, Cloud Strike, No Time to Explain, Duality, Salvation's Grip, The Lament, Icefall Mantle, Mask of Bakris, Athir's Embrace, I hope I said that right, Dawn Chorus, Necrotic Grip, and Precious Scars. That's, what, about 11 or 12 exotics? That doesn't really seem like enough for a whole expansion, but okay. We've got Seasonal Artifact and Reward Track unlocks, Empire Hearts Begin. That must be an expansion thing. Glassway Strike, that's an expansion thing. Uncover Europa's Secrets, I would assume that that means the underground area. Adept Weapons added to Trials. Seasonal Mission begins, so we're getting another seasonal mission like we had with the Interference. Or not Interference. Yeah, Interference missions. And then Wrathborn Hunts, that must be your seasonal event. Raid opens Deepstone Crypt, so maybe I was wrong, and it is actually called Deepstone Crypt, is just the name of the raid. And then we've got First Iron Banner in December, The Dawning, and it says, and more. So we've got plenty of stuff coming. New destination, new Cosmodrome experience, new armor and weapon, new strike added to playlist, new lost sectors, season ranks, artifact mods, new triumph shaders, emblems, Iron Banner, and The Dawning. Man, there's a whole lot. This is going to be a full season, so I'm excited, and I hope you guys are too. But that is now going to officially do it for the video, so sorry about that. But now the video is officially over. You can click away. I promise it's okay now.